The Apostolic Church-Ordinance is a Christian treatise which belongs to genre of the Church Orders. The work can be dated at the end of 3rd century CE. The provenience is usually regarded as Egypt, or perhaps Syria. The author is unknown. This text served as a law code for the Egyptian, Ethiopian, and Arabian churches, and it superseded in authority and esteem the under which name it sometimes went. Manuscript tradition. The full and original text, in Greek, was found in a 12th century manuscript discovered in 1843 at Vienna and published in the same year by Johann Wilhelm Bickel, which named it Apostolic Church-Ordinance. Only other 4 fragmentary Greek manuscripts are extant. A complete Syriac ancient translation, with English translation, was published in 1901 by John Peter Aronson. The CE.The version was first published in 1691 by Hiob Ludol. The Apostolic Church-Ordinance usually is found also in ancient collections of church orders. It is the second book in the Verona palimpsest. It is the first book in the Alexandrine Synodos and in the Bohairic version of the Clementine Octateuch, while the Arabic version of the Clementine Octateuch has it in the second place, and the Syriac version of it has it in the third place. Thus we have many early translations of the Apostolic Church-Ordinance in Latin, CE.The, Bohairic Coptic, Sahadic Coptic, Arabic and Syriac. For the publication details of these versions, see articles about the relevant collections. The titles found on the manuscripts can be different, so the Bohairic Alexandrine Synodos version is entitled Canons of Our Fathers the Holy Apostles of our Lord Jesus Christ, which they appointed in the churches, while the Syriac version has Third Book of Clement, teaching of the 12 Apostles. Content. As usual in genre of the Church Orders, this text purports to be the work of the 12 Apostles, whose instructions, whether given by them as individuals or as a body, in antiquity this text was sometime mistakenly supposed to be gathered and handed down by the Clement of Rome. The names of the apostles are so listed: John, Matthew, Peter, Andrew, Philip, Simon, James, Nathaniel, Thomas, Cephas, Bartholomew and Judas. The presence of both Peter and Cephas, and the first place given to John, is found also in the more ancient Epistula Apostolorum. The content can be summarized. Chapters 1 to 3 include a short introduction inspired by the Epistle of Barnabas. Chapters 4 to 14 are an evident adaptation of the first 6 chapters of the the moral precepts of which are attributed severally to the apostles, each of whom, introduced by the formula John says, Peter says, etc., is represented as framing one or more of the ordinances. Chapters 15 to 30 treat in similar manner of the qualifications for appointment and ordination of bishops, presbyters, reader, deacons and widowers, and this section treats also of the duties of lay male and female and of deacons.